Yeah, so I was talking to the workman and doing some work next door and about the shootings that took place not too far from here and yesterday. So first it was one person got shot, then I heard it was six, and then turns out that it was actually three young guys. I think the police and the soldiers, they went in on two of them and killed them, and another one was on his motorbike, and I think they told him to stop or whatever, and he kind of just got rid of the bike, obviously afraid, and took off. I heard they shot him in his foot. This is hearsay, but he still ran, and then they killed him. So Jamaica has, I know, years ago, and I think that was a reason why a lot of people don't want to come to Jamaica, because the crime rate is high. It is a small island, and there's a lot of there is a lot of crime. Now, am I afraid as a single woman, British, moved here with, there's no connections, no family connections or anything. So just from a foreign country into a strange, a community that I'm not familiar with, a strange place really, foreign to me as a foreigner. Am I afraid? I mean, I've been asked this question obviously since me and my estranged husband split up. Are you not scared? You're on a lot of land and you're in a big house. And the simple answer is absolutely not. I'm not at all. I think it's just where I'm at spiritually. And, though people talk about, people just live in fear. That's what I'm finding now that I'm on this journey. There's just so much fear around, whereas God is perfect love, and he said he casts out all fear. So I just don't, not at all. And does that mean I'm going to be unwise? No. And just go and do things. I still work with my intuition, with my gut, with wisdom. If I don't feel, which that hasn't really happened, to be honest with you, but if I wasn't to feel, or if something felt off, then if I was in a place and something felt off, I'd move, I'd go. I just believe when you're walking with God, God just shows you. I mean, if God could show me, who I was living with, that my life was in danger there, then, how much more when I'm outside of, because this is my sanctuary, really. So, no, not at all. Not at... Is that a little kitten? Oh, 3 cats. Yeah, so not in the least bit. Because perfect love has cast out all fear. Nothing to be afraid of. And all the shootings, the killings. Yeah, there was a massive police and soldier presence out there. I went out on my own and took my taxi, and people are just going on about their daily business. It's like, I think it's probably worse for the people who aren't around it. When you hear stuff, Chinese whispers, and it's always put a lot worse than what it actually is. But, you know, it was quite raw. When I went out, it had kind of just happened. But did I feel any fear? None at all. Not at all. Went about my business, went to Montego Bay, come back. You know, I'm here. I've said it before. I can go. I mean, I don't make it a practice to go out when it's dark, but I've gone places and I've come back when it's dark and I've walked down the square on my own, with, out there's a lot of people. I come up the road, there's nobody on the lane. There's just me and my flashlight on my phone. And I've never, ever, ever felt any fear whatsoever since I've been here. And, you're in a community. Just be a part of the community. I get on really well with my neighbours. There's one person, but, that I don't speak to, but not for any reason other than he doesn't speak to anybody. I've said hello, he said hello. I've said hello and he's not answered. So I think, so I'm not going to force my hello on him. If he wants to say hello, then I'll answer. But if not, I just go about my business. But the thing is, he's not bothering anybody. He just keeps himself to himself, not friendly, but he's not, bothering anybody either. So that's fine. But everybody around here, everybody else, there's just no issues, no problems. So crime, the people are always going to, they're going to know each other. There's, the gangs, there's people do things against other people, and maybe they go to the house and the family are there. I mean, I don't know, but it's not something that's affecting me in any way, shape or form. So yeah, really thankful to God for that I don't feel any unease whatsoever. And no, I'm not afraid living on my own at all. Not at all. So, just break that myth. And the other thing is that I need to mention, I think when a person's fearful, they can draw things to them. Things can start to happen because they're just living in fear. So the least little thing, I just think they attract things that are going to make them fearful. But I just don't live that way at all. So I guess you could say I'm fearless. I'm not somebody that's afraid of dying. I know what's beyond. So I know that my life on this planet, I'm going to just live it to the fullest and live it how I want to live it. I make the choices about my life, and I'm not going to make anybody make me miserable or fearful. So yeah, I've just walked up by the pear trees. Look at the pears. Hold on. Pears galore. There's another pear tree down there. I don't really come up here so much. Let's take you. I don't think they're fully ripe. But yeah, so avocado season. So this tree doesn't normally bear as much, but it's doing well this year. So yeah. So how far have I got? I haven't done a lot in the last couple of days. Been backwards and forwards to Montego Bay. So, but yeah, all this caroches was actually underneath all the bushes. under here. So there's all that lot. This was under there, the zinc and all the wood. So not done too badly. And what did I find? So yeah, I've cleaned up this tree a bit, taken a lot of the whisk off it. So you can see the fever grass. Yeah, it was all covered in weeds. And so, digging up all the bush, found a pineapple. This is a cheese pineapple. So I've just cleaned up around it and I'll leave it for a bit. So yeah, not sure. I mean, I'm not too long coming from the library, so I don't know whether to just start tomorrow because it's after 4 now and I'm cooking. Or I might just come out and do a bit of cut the grass, do a couple of cuts because that will be an hour. 1 hour the batteries will last for. So I might just do that. I wonder if I could just clear up the wood. Let me see. I'll see. So yeah, that's where that's at the minute. Oh yeah, and these pallets as well. Plastic pallets were around there. So I'll work out what to do with those. Yeah, I've just come outside because I was going to show you how far I'd got yesterday. It did rain quite a bit, so I had to finish early. And yeah, so there's this basket, what my neighbours left. So I've got some scallion, some onions and some peppers and tomatoes. Pumpkin and carrots. And then this was, this came off the land. Some, I think, yeah, Remain picked them. And a coconut. So that's big blessing for me. Yes, I managed to move all the caroches, as they call it. But like I said, it started raining, so didn't get to do loads. I did do my grass cut because it was really growing up. But yep, I'm full of energy and ready to start again after I've had my breakfast. So see you later. Yeah, so this is where I'm up to. Clean down the edges. I need to get behind the coop. I'll probably, because there's all wasps behind there, just leave it. The whisk that's grown on there. You see it takes over the banana trees and everything, so I'll get them off there as much as I can. The old leaves. Clear all that up. So, yeah, definitely looking so much better. Thank you so much for watching, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. All right, take care of yourselves. Bye for now.